It's taking a little longer than usual. And here we go. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my class tonight. Thank you for joining this live stream. I'm going to teach about phrasal verbs today, and I taught about phrasal verbs last year or 2 years ago, and if you know about phrasal verbs, you know they're a little bit difficult to learn, memorize, use. But before I get into that, I'm just going to check the comments, see who is here. Welcome all the awesome students who have showed up on time for today's class. Yeah, I just did the live stream on Instagram. Okay, thank you, Layla. I'm reading the comments. Hey, Frana. Hello, Dewey. Hello, Michelle. Hello. All the regulars are here. Sleepwalker. Hello. Crazy. Hello. Welcome, Crazy. Crazy. Talking about cats. I like cats. Okay, you guys. Radella. Hello. If you're watching, say hello in the comments. Okay, a lot of you are talking to each other. Jung Che, hello. Maria, hello. From Instagram. Okay, great. Hello, Alex. Nice to have you back. Yeah, I've been back a couple weeks now. We'll see how it goes. I hope to be here as long as I can. Farida, hello. All right, so today we're talking about phrasal verbs. I'm going to talk about phrasal verbs. If you have a question, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer your question. We're going to talk about phrasal verbs using the verb see. And we know it's the verb see when you see something, but phrasal verbs, let's get into that. What is a phrasal verb? A verb combined with an adverb or a preposition, or sometimes both. If you don't know what an adverb is or a preposition, don't worry. You'll understand the lesson. When you combine the verb with this adverb or preposition, you get a new meaning for that verb. It's a phrasal verb. And there's so many combinations of phrasal verbs. Today, we're just focusing on the verb see. And you can see here, I have 10 phrasal verbs. So we have the verb see, and then we're adding a preposition about, in, into, out, through, to, and it becomes a completely different word, or it has a different meaning. I have 10 phrasal verbs for see here. There are more for see. There are a lot more phrasal verbs for see. I didn't put them all. I just put 10 common ones. Now, when you think about how many phrasal verbs there are, you just take any verb. For example, the verb take. Take in, take out, take with. There's another, over 10 phrasal verbs. If you take another verb, get in, get out, get with, there's another 10 or more phrasal verbs. So every verb, there's, so many phrasal verbs. So there's thousands and thousands of phrasal verbs. And do you need to know every phrasal verb? No, you don't need to know every phrasal verb. And you probably already know a lot of phrasal verbs. And I'll talk about that. So the best way to learn, this is my opinion, and the only way to learn thousands of phrasal verbs is through extensive reading and listening. The more you read, the more you listen, the more you will hear and understand phrasal verbs. You must learn all phrasal verbs through continued exposure to the phrases and the context, the situation in which they are used. All right, it's very important to hear phrasal verbs in the proper context and situation when they're used, and to hear the exposure, a lot of input. Now, you cannot learn phrasal verbs buying a book of phrasal verbs. I mean, just a book explaining phrasal verbs. You cannot memorize lists of phrasal verbs. That kind of rote study does not work well with phrasal verbs. All right. Phrasal verbs is advanced. You need a lot of exposure. And I'm sure you already know a lot, so don't worry. It's not new. You'll be surprised how many you already know. Okay. And we'll get into the first one. Just right before I get into the first one here, I'm just going to check the comments, see what you guys are talking about, make sure you're on topic. Cassio, hello. Yep, Maria, you're new. Welcome. Nidia Kane, hello. DMZ, hello. Kosala Disanayeka. Sorry, I cannot say your name, but I'll just say Kosala from Sri Lanka. Thank you. Thank you, Kosala, for your kind words. Madi's here. Welcome. Adi Hakim, hello. And Layla, what do you think the best way to know the most common phrasal verbs? I think I mentioned that. I think, Layla, you're learning a lot of phrasal verbs, especially in comic books. Comic books will use a lot of phrasal verbs. Okay. Fran, but sometimes I get confused during the conversation. Yes, phrasal verbs can be very confusing if you don't know what they mean. Okay. But again, I'm just talking about C. Just one verb, 10 phrasal verbs. We'll start small, all right? I'm not going to do thousands of phrasal verbs tonight. I think 10 is a good enough to kind of understand or sense when we use phrasal verbs. Saddam, hello. Alina, hello. Rohan, hello. Okay, let's start here. The first one, see about. Now, see about, even I'm just focusing on one phrasal verb here, see about. It can have slight differences in meaning depending on the context, depending on the situation. So there's not always a clear meaning of what a phrasal verb means, because sometimes it changes a little bit by region. It can get difficult and confusing, but I hope to make it easy to understand in this video. So, meaning: arrange, consider, deal with. These are the possible meanings of see about. Let's get into an example sentence. I have 2 example sentences here. We'll see about getting a new car. We'll. Now, this could be a family. Let's say it's a family and they say, we'll see about getting a new car. Now, when they say see about here, this is more of a consider, thinking about and checking. So we'll see about getting a new car. Doesn't mean they will buy a new car, but definitely they will think about it and they will check about it, and they might get a new car. So in this case, this phrasal verb was more of a consider, thinking about getting a new car. Okay? So how can you memorize and know this phrasal verb? A lot of exposure, a lot of sentences like this, you will get the sense of that phrasal verb. Another sentence: I should see about dinner soon. It's see about, but this is a little bit different. What is he or she talking about here? I should see about dinner soon. This is more of arrange or deal with. So this person, I should see about dinner soon. So I should check and probably make dinner soon. Okay, so we have to focus on dinner. So that's see about. Let's check the comments very quickly. I noticed they're almost see-through. There's 4 see-throughs. Yeah, there's minimum 4 meanings for see-through. Farida, Robin, I'm nowadays really busy with preventing studying and reviewing English. I'm really kind of sad about it, but I'm also glad I improved my English. Thanks to you, Rob. Thanks, Farida. You always have to make time for English. It means have a plan for it. We'll see. We'll check. We'll see about that. About means check or consider or arrange something. Again, you have these. I cannot go into too much detail. I'm just going to give you 2 sentences here to give you a sense of the word. I could give you 10 sentences, but sorry, I don't have time for that right now. We got to move on. Seeing. Oh, Mahdi's look on dinner. You're trying to use another phrasal verb. No, look on is a different phrasal verb. Can't use that. All right, seeing. Welcome or come in. This is welcome, come in. And an example sentence here, see yourself in. See yourself in. Now, what's going to happen? When would you say see yourself in? Now, you are my friend, and you call me, hello, friend, and you tell me, hey, Robin, I'm standing in front of your house. And I can say, oh, see yourself in. So the see yourself in means come in. Okay? I'm not going to open the door for you. Okay, I'm just going to stay sitting here. You come in alone. You see yourself in. All right, come in. You're welcome. No problem. You just come into my house. See yourself in. All right? We're going to move on. There's a quiz later and some examples later, so we will. I know I'm going through these quickly, but we'll have more time to practice later. I think I should see about a new phone because my current phone has lots of problems. Yeah, that sounds good. Number 3, there are 10. See into. Take someone into a room. You escort someone. You walk with that person into a room. So let me see you into the office. So you visit a company and you want to meet someone in the office, and there's a secretary, and she will say, let me see you into the office. That secretary will walk with you into the office. So someone will take you into the room together. They will escort you. Win, hello from Myanmar. How's Myanmar doing? I will see about getting a PS5. Yes, Rohan. Good example. You should see about that. Number 4, see out. So we can guess see into, kind of the opposite, see out. Take someone out of a room, out of a building, again, together. Let me see you out of the office. Okay, let me see you into the office. I will go with you inside, and then let me see you out. I will take you outside the office or the building. All right, so that should be easy. Let's move on. We have another meaning for see out. So this one was easy, but remember with phrasal verbs, you can have the same word, see out, but it can have many meanings depending on the context. So it's very important you learn these phrasal verbs during or through context, the situation. These slides are not enough. You need more input from reading and listening. All right, this see out, to continue to the end of a period of time or an activity. You continue to the finish of something, okay? You want to complete something. So the example sentence, I need to see this project out until the end, which means I need to finish this project. I have to complete it. I have to see it out. I have to complete it. So this would also be a common phrasal verb. I have to see this project out until the end. Now we get into see through. As Layla mentioned, I got 4 phrasal verbs using see through, and they're all different. So see through here, the meaning, continue something to completion. Well, I just told you see out is kind of finish something to completion. So see out and see through are very similar. They're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. Sometimes we can use them interchangeably, but sometimes we cannot. So usually, not always, we use see through when something is unpleasant. It's not good or difficult. All right. So when you're doing something and you don't like it, but you want to finish it, those cases we usually use see through. Not always, but usually. So the same as the I need to see this project out until the end. I need to complete this project. I need to see this terrible project through until the end. So I made this project bad, and we would probably use I need to see it through until the end. I have to overcome the difficulty. So yeah, little differences. Again, we'll practice a little more later. Don't worry. I got to go through a little quickly here. I'm just going to check the chat, make sure you guys are paying attention. And Marty's jumping ahead to another see through the window. I can't see out this movie. No, that's not going to work, Rohan. Another meaning of see through is, of course, you realizing someone is lying. You know when someone is telling a lie. You know it. And you would say, I can see through your story. So someone is telling you a story, and you know they are telling many lies. They are not telling the truth. You can say, I see through your story. I know you're lying. I can see through your story. All right? Alex, how do you know when it's possible to split the verb from the preposition? Is there a rule? With phrasal verbs do not follow a particular rule. I mean, you can have the verb, but when you're adding that preposition or adverb, it takes on a new meaning. You just have to memorize them. There's no rules. Like you have the phrasal verb see through. If you take another verb, take through, we're going to have different meanings. There's no universal rule to help you with phrasal verbs. You got to learn them through context. You cannot memorize their meaning in the dictionary. You got to read and learn them. Anyway, see through. I can see through your story. We'll practice this later. And then see through what some of you are talking about in the chat. Something visually transparent. Transparent is clear, like a window. You can see through a window. The window is transparent, clear. So probably most of you already know this phrasal verb, see through the window. And let's see what the comments say. Win. I need to see revolution here through until the end. Yes. Yes, perfect. Win. Win is in Myanmar, so we need to see the revolution through until the end. That is correct. Good job, Win. I can see through your body language. You can see what through my body language? Is my body language telling a lie? I can see through from your eyes. No. Well, let's get into our example. If I said, I can see through your shirt. Now, my shirt, you cannot see through it. It is solid blue. You cannot see my skin underneath. You're welcome. I know you don't want to see it. I don't want to show it, and you don't want to see it. But anyways, maybe some people have a see-through shirt. Maybe if you go to the beach and they have a shirt where you can see through, and then you can see underneath their tattoos and their skin. That's a see-through. You can see through their shirt. Layla, I think the big problem to get the correct meaning is one phrasal verb has several meanings, and that would be difficult to distinguish. Yes, that is why you need to read and listen a lot to master phrasal verbs. It's very it's I don't want to say difficult, but it takes a lot of exposure to English. And another see-through. Enough supply for a duration of time. These potatoes should see us through the winter. So what does that mean? Well, we have potatoes. We have a lot of potatoes. We have enough supply of potatoes. Should see us through the winter. So we will have enough potatoes through the winter. The winter might be 3 or 4 months. We will have enough potatoes. We will not run out of potatoes. Okay, we have enough supply for this period of time. So we would say these potatoes should see us through the winter. All right, so we went through 4 see-throughs very quickly. We'll do some practice later, don't worry. And the last one with C. C2, take care of or make happen. I think you can take care, keep these meanings in mind. You take care of someone, or you make something happen. When you make something happen, you do this job, you do this task. And let's get the example. The example, my assistant will see to the arrangements. So maybe you're going on a business trip, you're meeting some company boss, and he tells you, you got to book a hotel, and maybe you need a car to go to the company. And this person says, my assistant will see to the arrangements. So the arrangements, the job, the tasks, the assistants will do it. They will take care of it, and they will make it happen. All right? They will see to the arrangements. So we did 10 phrasal verbs very quickly using C. I did not explain in too much detail. I just tried to give you a sense. We're going to go through now and practice. I got some examples here, and you have to try and guess which C I'm talking about. And you can see I have a box there summarizing all the phrasal verbs we talked about, and I quickly put a definition there, what they mean. So example 1, I have 15 examples, and then remember we will have a short quiz at the end of this video, but I have 15 examples. So you just have to tell me the number. Which C is this talking about? She is seeing blank getting tickets to the concert tonight. So see about, see in, see into, see out, see through, see through, see through, see through, see to. We got a lot of C's, phrasal verbs. Which phrasal verb do I want to use? You can write it out, or you can just put the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm trying to make it easy with you with numbers. Okay, I'm going to catch up with the comments here. Usually if you are a good listener and reader, it's easy to get the meaning, even though this is the first time you hear yes, Mari, sometimes you can hear a phrasal verb for the first time and you can understand the meaning very quickly. You can depend on me because I will see to all your chores. Yes, that is right, Layla. All right, so the answer's coming in. Sleepwalker with the fast thumbs. Seeing about, and yep. I think most of you got that. She is seeing about. So she's kind of checking and possibly arranging getting the tickets, the concert tickets tonight. Number 2. After seeing the dishes, he took a rest. What's the answer to number 2? After seeing the dishes, he took a rest. Just punch in your number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see who's the fastest. Hey, for Anna says 2. Are you 2, 2, 2, 2, 2? And any other guesses? Layla says 6. See through the dishes. See out. Oh, we got different answers here. See about 10, 10. Sleepwalker win 10, 10. C2. Madhushan 6. See out, see through from Alex. Iskander Matt. Hello. Nice to see you again. All right. So number 2 here. So he took a rest. That means he finished the dishes. So he C2 the dishes. He took care of it. He made it happy. He finished that task. All right. After seeing to the dishes, after finish cleaning the dishes, after doing that job, he took a rest. So the answer is 10. Yeah, I know it's not easy. It's not easy, but hopefully you get the sense. Number 3, please see the guests and make sure they are comfortable. Please see the guests and make sure they are comfortable. What is your guess? Oh, see through. I'll quickly go back. After seeing through the dishes. If you see through the dishes, you're looking through the dishes. You see through a task. You would have, if you want to say see through with the dishes, you would have to say, after seeing through, it's a good question because I don't know the exact answer. I think that the point is maybe dishes. You'd say, I have to see through washing the dishes. So you need the activity, which is washing. So probably that's the problem there. I didn't think about that, but yeah, good question. You would see through washing the dishes. You need that activity. Yeah, it's a good question. I wish I could explain it in more detail, but we have to move on. This is why phrasal verbs are difficult, because the grammar is important, the word is important. You change a word and the whole meaning of the sentence changes. All right, number 3 here. What do you guys? Please see to, see in, see to, in, see into. You guys are going to hate me for this one. After seeing through washing the dishes, Alex. Okay. Well, number 3 here is the same. Now, C2 also has that kind of meaning of take care of. So please see to the guests, which means take care of the guests. If any task or job needs to be done, you will do it. You will do whatever the guests need, you will do it. If the guests need some new towels, if you're at the hotel, and you will go get those towels. You will do that job. So we use C2. You will take care and do everything for the guests. So please see to the guests and make sure they are comfortable. A for Anna. Yes, phrasal verbs is not my cup of tea, but is important. Well, I see idioms is your cup of tea. Marty, what? I didn't invent I didn't invent the English language. Do not be angry at me. All right, let's go on. Number 4, security. Security, like security guards, saw me of the bar. Security saw me of the bar. Jong Che, please see in the guest. No, you know what? If you see in the guest, you are looking inside the guests. Maudie, I think we can't choose one answer multiple times. There's 10 phrasal verbs, but I have 15 examples. So yes, you can choose multiple times. There's 10 phrasal verbs, but 15 examples. All right, so yeah. So I use the past tense of see, saw. Hopefully you know that. And yeah, security saw me out of the bar. So they escorted me. They walked with me out of the bar. The bar is where you drink. Maybe I got drunk and I was bothering other customers. So security took me out, or we could say they saw me out. They escorted me out of the bar, out of the building, out of the room. Number 4, see out. Okay, number 5. These cookies should see us the holidays. These cookies should see us the holidays. Oh, Alyssa, welcome. It's going to be difficult. We have phrasal verbs. I already taught the phrasal verbs. Your choices are see about, see in, see into, see out, one meaning, see out, another meaning, see through, one meaning, see through, another meaning, see through, a third meaning, see through, a fourth meaning, and see to. So it might be a little difficult for you, Alyssa. Because you're late. Why are you late? All right, number 5 here. What are the answers coming in? 8, 3, 4, 9, in, through. Crazy says 100% 4. Well, the answer is 9. Some of you are, yay, I got one. But some of you are, what? These cookies should see us through the holidays. So, like the potatoes earlier, these cookies, we have enough cookies. We made or bought enough cookies to last for the holidays. So the holidays means, like Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. There's a big holiday. It's a few days. So we have enough cookies to last the holidays. We do not need to make more. We do not need to buy more. These cookies should see us through the holidays. So Crazy said 100% 4. Sorry. Yeah, like the potatoes. All right, let's go on to number 6. Ooh. We need to see the vaccination program to the end. We need to see the vaccination program blank to the end. Dewey, yay, finally I get the right answer. We need to see the vaccination program to the end. The end is the big clue. Sleepwalker comes in with 6. And Alex through. You say through, but there's 6, 7, 8 is see through, see through. So which one is it, Alex? Just put a number. Mariah's 1. See about. We need to see the vaccination about to the end. That's not going to work. Number 1 is not going to work here. All right, so I see C2 Jonas. Harajo, hello. Alina. Some late students coming in. All right, so earlier, this is going to be number 6, see through. So there's some vaccination program. They have to give vaccination. And it's a health issue. And it's difficult work. All right, giving vaccinations is a difficult work. We have to see it through to the end. All right, we have to complete it. Although it's difficult, we need to do this. We have to see it through to the end, no matter how difficult it is. So see through, do it to completion. So number 6 is the best. Crazy, maybe you have a little delay. All right, number 7. Let me see you the museum. Let me see you the museum. Number 7. What's the answer there? Number 5. Going back. We need to see the vaccination program out to the end. Madi, if you said see out to the end, I don't think anyone's going to, because see through and see out to completion, I don't think anyone is going to say that's wrong. But because a vaccination program is a difficult thing, I think most native speakers are going to use see through because it's difficult or unpleasant. All right, number 7, let me see you 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5. 2 or 3. Well, in this case, it's going to be into the museum. Let me see you into the museum. So this might be a tour guide, and they will walk with you into the museum. Now, if some of you might have said, let me see you out, it would actually be out of the museum. Let me see you out of the museum. I didn't put of, just one word, it has to be into. If it was of, then it's out. Just one word, makes a big difference in English. It's all right. Number 2 and number 3. No. Let me see you in the museum is different meaning. Let me see you in the museum means I will see you inside the museum. I'm not going to walk with you. It's a completely different meaning, in and into. So let me see you in the museum is I will meet you inside the museum. I'm not going to walk with you. Let me see you into the museum. I'm going to walk with you. Little differences. Yeah, you guys are, I've never learned. All right. Let's look at number 8. I can see blank all fake news. So fake news, that is, these days that's a term that's became popular. Fake news is kind of news stories that are not real or they're giving wrong information. So there's a lot of news that's lies or wrong, not true. Call that fake news. But I can see all fake news. All right. I think I got it because no one going to welcome me. Yeah. In the museum. All right. We got the answers here through 777. All right. So this seems to be the easiest one. That is correct. You can see through all fake news, which means when you see the fake news, you know it's fake. You are not being fooled No one is tricking you. You can see through it. You see the lies. You are not going to be fooled. You see through it. All right, I think most of you did well there. Let's move on. Number 9. Oh, number 9 is the most difficult one, I think, so far. This one is very difficult because I didn't really teach this context, this situation. So good luck with number 9. I didn't really teach it yet. See what you can do. What's your answer for number 9? This lesson is difficult, but we should learn. Yes, it is difficult. And this is not the best way to learn phrasal verbs. Again, reading a lot, listening a lot. That is the best way, the better way to learn phrasal verbs. It takes years and years of getting input to learn these phrasal verbs, to master them. All right, so number 9, difficult. 6, Sleepwalker 6, Crazy 7, Win 2. Everyone else is scared to guess because they don't know. Just take a guess. Yeah, Crazy 7. Again, I didn't really talk about this context, and I don't see anyone guessing. So let's take a look. And the correct answer is 2. So win. Maybe you know that win, or maybe it's a good guess. Good for you. They saw in the new year. So this is more of a welcome. I didn't really teach this situation, but maybe it's a party. You go to a party in January 31st, 2020, and it's counting down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. So they saw in the new year, they welcomed in the new year. We could use see in for that context too. A for Anna and Layla. I'm puzzled. Yeah, we saw in the new year. We welcomed the new year. All right. Number 10. I can't see these dirty windows. This one should be easy. Come on. I can't see these dirty windows. This should be easy. Again, you are probably not going to learn and master these phrasal verbs by just seeing them one time here, all right? It takes a lot of reading, listening to master phrasal verbs. This is just giving you a quick sense, and I hope you can, it takes you to the next, this video takes you to the next step on learning phrasal verbs. But I don't expect everyone to master phrasal verbs, these 10 phrasal verbs, just by this lesson. I thought it was New York, not a new year. Okay. So crazy, a little bit delay. All right, what's happening here? I can't. 8787. Dirty windows do not lie. Dirty windows cannot lie, so it's not 7. Yeah, crazy. If you make sure you scroll far to the right, and that will catch you up. You might have like a 10 or 20-second delay. So if you're on your computer phone, you gotta make sure you scroll to the right. But everyone is on a delay. So wherever you are, whatever your internet connection, some people have 5-second delay, some people have 20-second delay, some people have a minute delay. Don't worry about it, crazy. I'm used to it. All right, let's take a look. Michelle says through, but which through? Yeah. So again, windows are transparent. You can see through to the other side. So I can't see through these dirty windows. They're too dirty. I can't see through. Transparent means you can see through. All right. Number 11, again, we have 15 examples. Number 11 here. You need to see your sore tooth. Ow. Ow. You need to see your sore tooth. 8, 8. Crazy. I can't. Oh, crazy's put in the sentence. I can't see through these dirty windows yet. John 8, yes. All right. Number 11. I'm not sure when you guys are answering for number 10 and number 11. I think Alex is answering for number 11. 1. See about your sore tooth. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 1, 1 or 10, 1 or 10, 1 or 10. All right, so wait. You need to see about your sore tooth. Yes, you should go to the dentist and check your sore tooth. Or you need to see to your sore tooth, go to the dentist and fix it. So, yeah. Very similar, very similar. If you put number 1, number 10, they're both right. Depends what you're trying to say. See about is more of a check. Go to the dentist and check. And see to it means you fix it. You finish that task. Take care of it, fix it. All right, Crazy, good to see you. Yeah, so number 11 could be number 1 or number 10. Just a little bit difference in what you're meaning. You should see about your sore tooth. You should go to the dentist, check it. You should see to your sore tooth. You should go to the dentist and definitely fix it. Number 12. I'm going to answer. I'll see my sore tooth next week. So again, I'm not going to wait. Yeah, both are correct. And this one, yeah, also both are correct. I'll see about my sore tooth next week, or I'll see to my sore tooth next week. So I'll see about it. I'll get it checked, or I'll see to it. I will get it fixed. So 1 or 10 is possible. Let's go on to 13. Remember, there's only 15. Number 13, I won't be home at that time. Please see yourself and rest. Okay, I'm a little bit lost in your answers right now, so I'm going to type answer question 13 now. So anything after that is question 13. So Win says 10, 2, 13 is 2. All right, we have 1, 2, 10, 10, 2, 10. Well, I won't be at home at that time. So I'm telling someone I'm not going to be home at that time. So you have to guess. So I'm telling that person, please see yourself in. So I'm telling that person, you go into my house. See yourself in. Come in. Go in and rest. Go into my house. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to go to the door. I'm not going to welcome you. You just see yourself in and rest. That's number 2. Madi, there you go. Yes. Number 2. Number 14. Please turn off the lights and see yourself. And I'll put answer. Excuse me. Answers to number 14 now. Crazy, 4. Looks good, crazy. Layla, 4. Yeah, so this would be the opposite of see yourself in, see yourself out. So this person is inside a house and you're telling them turn off the lights and see yourself out. So you go out alone because I'm not going to see you out. I'm not going to take you out. You see yourself out. You take yourself out alone. Alone. All right, the last one, number 15. I am not quitting this game. I'm not quitting this game. I will see it until the end. Answer number 15 now. All right, let's get the answers for number 15. If you're on a delay, I don't know, but I'm looking for answers to number 15. This is the last one. You guys should be perfect now. And I know you're thinking, uh-oh, I'm confused. Rohit, hello. Sleepwalker comes in with 6. Alex comes in with 7. 7's not going to work, Alex. Nobody's telling a lie. Nobody's telling a lie. 666. Layla says 5. Ooh. Mad Hashan says 5. Madi says 6. Junk 6. All right. Well, let's take a look at the answer. Yeah, you can use both. So 5 or 6, that's fine. I'm not quitting this game, so I'm going to see it out until the end. I'm going to see it through to the end. I probably prefer see it through to the end, but if someone said see it out, I'm not going to say it's wrong. So you're doing it to completion. Okay? Only 15 examples. So let's get to the homework. And of course, here's the homework. I will put the, under this video, I will put the quiz and a link to the PPT. It's not there under the video yet. I will do that after this video. I will put a link to the quiz right in the chat. So I think you can do the quiz right now. And if you're not watching this video live, you do the quiz. Hopefully you come to the comments section later and tell me how you did on the quiz. Okay, so do the quiz and come in the comments, tell me how you did on the quiz. So I'd like to know how people are doing on the quiz. It helps me to make better videos. All right, so thank you everyone for watching. Please like the video right now. Everyone, like the video, share it if you think someone would benefit from this class. Review the PPT. I'll put the PPT after the class. It's not there now. And do the quiz. And later, tell me in the comments how you did on the quiz. All right. I'm going to take a look at the chat very quickly to see what's everyone. Okay. Thanks, Robin. So again, phrasal verbs, we just had a little taste of phrasal verbs. definitely everyone has a sense of how complicated and difficult it can be, but reading, listening, getting a lot of input, you will slowly learn them and master them. And probably you already know so many phrasal verbs. So don't worry about it too much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday. Take care, students. Until then, keep studying. Bye.